It's the 5th day of the competition in Stroud, Gloucestershire, where England's last ever pistol duel was fought in 1807. And hoping her night will go with a bang is local radio presenter Kate.
Save the best till last. Let's get cooking.
And like everyone else this week, she'll be hosting in this beautiful Cotswold country chateau.
With this menu that I'm cooking tonight, and with the hosting I'm going to do, the atmosphere I'm hoping for, I think I can win this competition.
3, 2...
And the week started off with a bong. The first night host Mel, whose food took second place to her party theme.
I need to open my packets. My forte isn't cooking. I much prefer a glass of wine and the chatting to the cooking.
I don't think Mel's night was the winning night, unfortunately. The food just wasn't great at all.
Night 2 host and the week's only fella, logistics expert Elliot, certainly raised the food bar with his totally not from a packet tapas extravaganza.
Girls, do you feel looked after, or what?
Absolutely.
I think my night was good. I made everything from scratch. Everything was fresh, tasty. There's loads of different flavours going on. And also everyone had a good-sized portion as well.
It was a taste of old Mother Russia on night 3 from Belarusian-born rock chick Tatsi.
Приятного аппетита, everybody. Enjoy.
I've got to be honest, the cabbage for me is just a little bit tough. I absolutely love the Russian dancing. The food, I wasn't really a big fan.
I don't think they'll be rushing back for a taste of my cabbage.
And it wasn't just the food that was Soviet. A Cold War seemed to have broken out between Kate and Mel.
The fact that Elliot is the only guy made us
He
lean
needs
towards
to be.
him. However, Tatsy is the musical one amongst
Yeah,
us.
she's the good dancer.
Stop talking.
I'm sorry.
Mel,
Yes.
Shush.
Kate, no.
So I picked you guys on a team together.
Venice,
However, both women were on their best behaviour for night 4 host Liv,
gondolas.
Yes, we won!
bonding over their shared love of horses.
They're the strongest animal you'll ever come across, yet the most timid. They're so amazingly spiritual, and they just serve us.
What about you, Mel?
I'd have to say then probably the horse the same.
They kept bringing up horses last night, again and again and again, and I've honestly had enough of them.
Whilst everyone else bonded over a love of Liv's arancini.
I love it.
Seriously tasty. I'm really impressed.
I don't really think that last night was a winning night. I think that I'm probably going to average out at about 7.
You did a bit better than that, but it's Elliot who's the man to beat with 33 points.
I'm not too concerned about Mel being overpowering tonight. I think she's probably going to settle down and let me take over because it is my night.
Finally, the starter, a roasted vegetable and mozzarella stack.
Bit basic for me, for a dinner party.
I would say this is simple. Definitely. It's the sort of starter I'd do.
Another vegetarian-friendly dish. I love that. It's because eating meat is for weirdos.
It's actually really easy to get wrong. You can overcook the vegetables, you can cut the mozzarella too thick, you can serve it at the wrong time. But also, I think it's quite inventive. I came up with this.
Really? You invented the concept of the roasted vegetable? Wow! Culinary pioneer Kate slices aubergine, red pepper, and then courgette, before drizzling with oil and adding a twist of pepper. They'll each be baked separately and then stacked later tonight.
Well, that's it from the kitchen for this evening. Thank you for your company. I think it's time for the main event.
So, as Kate hangs up her scouring brush, what do her guests think of her chances of winning tonight?
This will be good, but it won't be the winning menu.
It's kind of just what you cook after work in the evening, I think, most things. I really was expecting a little bit more from Kate on this.
To the competition from Stroud in Gloucestershire,
Cheers!
where local radio presenter Kate is hosting a night of quintessential Cotswold country chic for her 4 guests in the hope of winning the £1,000 prize.
Please do excuse me, I'm going to go and get the starters ready. See you at the dinner table.
Brilliant.
Like all the guests this week, she's hosting from this stunning country house. But as Kate gets to grips with her starter, in the dining room there's a shock in store for Mel and Liv.
Oh my God! This is absolutely fantastic.
Little ponds on the table.
Yeah, I
Everyone in
know.
Stroud has a pond. So much better than either of us.
I know!
Way more effort than I would ever expect for just me coming over for dinner.
Well, Liv, it's not just you. There's 3 other guests as well. Back in the kitchen, Kate's got some starter stacking to do.
I try not to flap. It doesn't help.
And here it is, a roasted vegetable and mozzarella stack.
Welcome, everybody, to my forest glade. I hope you enjoy it. Dig in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's tasty. The only little thing for me, the aubergines are slightly undercooked, I think.
I agree with you about the aubergine. It was a tricky timing.
Bit tough, Elliot.
The mozzarella didn't really melt and the aubergine was a bit undercooked, so it wasn't really that impressive.
I think it's lovely. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you.
Being a true vegetarian, I must admit I really hated the starter. That, to me, tasted like cheap mozzarella.
Tell it like it is, Mel. Don't hold back.
I love the table so much. I know that I said the other night that I don't really want to get married, but if I do, can you do tables for me?
Absolutely.
Where did this inspiration come from?
Well, I wanted to bring a bit of my home to the table.
You live in a forest?
So as I'm hosting, I thought I would bring some of the forest to Stroud. I have dinner with a log on the table every night.
Don't we all?
It was a bit strange having a random tree on the table, but it was different, I'll give her that.
Did you actually get the water from a pond?
A tap.
I'll be honest with you, it wasn't my thing.
So if we are at an enchanted forest and maybe there's some pixies around and we could wish for one thing, what would we wish for? Mel?
World peace.
What do you think this is, Miss World?
Really seriously, world peace?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what you wish for when you have everything.
Ha, bloody ha.
Yeah.
I would wish for probably the grand tonight so I can pay my rent.
Ah, about that, Liv.
Do you think Mel has everything?
I think she has the life, yeah.
Are you jealous?
I am, of course.
No, you're not.
I can see why you'd say that. She's extremely attractive. She's got a wealthy husband. Mel, do you look at Liv and envy her youth? Would you rather be rich or young?
Definitely rich.
Sure you don't want to think about that, Mel?
How about this? Would you rather be rich or as young as Liv? That's the question.
I'd still rather be rich.
OK, and Tatsy?
Once again, take your time.
Seriously, because I'm happy with the way I look.
Enough. Tatsy?
Oh, thank you. I was gonna Don't forget it's your night and I have to score you.
Jesus Christ. Sometimes I just wish you'd shut up. Say you could add 20 years to your life and have £1 million, would you?
No.
No, I wouldn't change anything, really, for money. Apart from my grand when I beat these ladies in this competition.
Can I just, mash up the two? I'd rather be middle-aged and middle class.
I actually agree with all of you.
We all said different things.
No, we didn't, actually. What we all said was that we're quite happy with where we are. So cheers to that.
Cheers to
Cheers.
that.
Cheers.
And I think you can all agree that you don't want to spend any more time with that starter.
I'm not entirely sure that a table decoration can make up for an undercooked starter. It was a nice flavour, but it was definitely undercooked.